Hello, everybody. Welcome to Just Fire, Just Do It Coaching. Your host, Ryan Roy, here. Just did an interview today, and the topic was how to get things done. And I kind of knew that's what the topic was. Just went off the cuff, no notes, no nothing. Didn't know what questions were going to be asked, which was an interesting experience for me because, to be quite honest with you, it was the first professional interview I had ever done. The second thing on that was with today's beautiful technology, we were able to do this via the internet and didn't have to go anywhere but the comfort of my own home, which is right here. And then it's amazing because when the interviewee asked me if where I wanted to do this, he's like Skype or Google Plus. I'll share this with you because it kind of ties into what I talk about in the interview, which is just doing things. I've never done Google Plus Hangout. I've never done an interview on Google Plus, and it is something new and foreign to me. But I did know that it is a powerful tool and that I did want to learn how to do it. What better way to learn how to do something than force yourself into doing it? We had planned this interview for today, but several weeks ago. And I thought between those two times, I'd have the opportunity to go into Google and kind of fish around and see what it was all about. But about a half hour before the interview, he contacted me. He says, "Are you ready for this today?" And I'm like, "I'm absolutely ready for it." The only small uh, mishap, if there's going to be any, is I've never done a Google Hangout. And he basically he called me through Facebook and he's like, "Look, if you need any help, just here's a link. Get to it. You might have to download something or other." And obviously a bit of anxiety. I'm on a time frame. I'm supposed to meet somebody at a certain time. I went in, took me about 10 minutes, got it up and running, told him I was doing fine on Facebook, and then I popped in and he was like, "There you are." So, what I want to talk about, what he asked about was, how do you get things done? And it's pretty simple. And I have my notes of what I said on there is first thing you need to do, if it's a 3-step program, is write down what it is you want to do. Set your goal, put it on paper, and don't change that goal. The second thing to do is to write out a plan on how to achieve that goal. If it's a 1-year goal, start at the 1-year mark where you want to go and how you would have to work back all the way monthly, weekly, and daily goals and follow it through for 365 days. Almost guarantee you, if you were to do that and put effort towards it on a daily basis, you will accomplish your goal a lot sooner than a year. The problem is we put a year time frame on something simply because things we've done in the past without a plan have taken that long. When you have a plan of action, it typically goes that much faster as long as you're doing step number 3, which is executing it or just doing it. Yeah, and to go back to step 1 and 2 is write it down and to plan it out. What do they say? There's a saying out there somewhere. I know I've read it. I know I've seen it. But it says a goal without a plan is just a dream. And typically, a goal that hasn't even been written down is even that more of a dream. It's kind of like you may have told somebody, "Oh, I want to write a book. Oh, what's the title of your book?" I had a great title. I was thinking about it the other day. It'll come back to me, but yet that never comes back to you. Write down your thoughts, especially when it pertains to your huge goals. I'll share something with you guys. I want to write a book. I've actually had a book idea for a while. But I tell you what, as soon as the title hit me, because it hit me so profoundly, I wrote it down. It's up on my whiteboard. I have it mapped out a little bit. I just haven't taken the time to do it. But guess what? I'm never going to forget that goal and that dream and how specific it was to that time, and it pertains to our lives. So it doesn't have to change. It actually has a lot to do with what my coaching is. So, you know, that's all you got to do. You have to write it down, plan it out, and then execute it. And then what he went into, and that's how I play a role, is how do you go about executing it? Because so many people say, "Oh, I don't want to get up in the morning. Oh, I got this list of things I need to do," and they don't do it. Well, that's where accountability comes in. That's where the accountability coaching comes in. That's where a guy like myself says, "Okay, if you have a having trouble formulating goals, let's formulate them and make sure that they pertain to exactly what you want to do. Once we've done that, I would create a plan for you moving backwards from the end goal all the way how we're going to execute it. 3, when you don't want to do it, I am going to have weekly accountability calls with you from the accountability sheets that you send in to me on a daily basis. What happens there is I get to see where you are working well and where you are not, and what is stopping you from doing the things that you said that you were going to do because they're written down in your handwriting on your accountability sheets that you put into your email and sent to me. And if you can't get those done, guess what? You're not in integrity to yourself and your own goals. And that's when we start talking about mind shifts and understanding what has been stopping you, and we work on that, and we do a mind shift, and we do a tweak here, we do a tweak there, and we get you moving forward to accomplish those goals. And once you do that, the process is fairly simple. You start gaining momentum. Why? Simply because you're doing the things that it's been taking you so long to get done, the things you've been thinking about, things you've been telling friends and family and things and they lost faith in you, and then because they lost faith in you because they asked you how that book's coming along, or how that business is going, and you're not proud about it, you're not moving forward, and you're not seeing results, and they told you you wouldn't see results, and they told you you were crazy, and these all become fulfilling prophecies. They told you it's going to happen, it's happening, you feel down on yourself, you feel like giving up. That doesn't happen when you start having coaching. That doesn't happen when you start implementing an action plan with clear defined goals to get you where you want to go. But it all starts with 3 simple steps. They sound simple. They're simple in theory. They're not simple in execution. So if you want any more information, please contact me via email at justifiedorjustdoit@gmail.com, or you could go to my website, justifyorjustdoit.com, or you could contact me via phone, and I will put that information at the bottom of this YouTube message. Guys, it's Ryan from Justify or Just Do It Coaching. Had an amazing day so far. I want to plan out your amazing day so that you can reach your goals. Have a fantastic day, and I challenge you to write down one of your goals.